I'm sorry, but this is the United States. We have the First Amendment here. We are allowed to actually film. Okay, well, you don't get to tell me what I can and cannot film. You guys are out here in public today. So, you know, welcome to the United States of America here. Where are you guys from? Where are you from? Where are you from? No, nobody wants to talk to me about where you guys are from?
We have illegal immigrants growing and growing in numbers, protesting, in New York because they want more. They're not getting enough. They have great demands because they feel like they're owed these things because Biden brought them here. They're all in for Biden. And thousands of illegal immigrants in Manhattan have been gathering to have their list of demands from the city be heard.
We are having a hearing censoring the experiences of Black immigrants in New York City. And if you are not overwhelmed by the beautiful Black faces that are present here today and surrounding City Hall, something is profoundly wrong with you.
I am surrounded right now by hundreds of illegal immigrants from New Guinea and also from Haiti, all right? So majority single men from Africa. We have been told as American citizens that all of these people are coming into our country because they are seeking asylum, but every single migrant that I've spoken to today has talked about how they are here simply to work.
Joining me now, Savannah Hernandez, Frontlines reporter for Turning Point USA. Savannah, well, these are economic migrants. These are not refugees, and we all know that. That's just ludicrous. But what else did you find?
Well, Laura, I went and I spoke to a lot of these people as well as I could, many of them speaking French. But what I found is that they were here to plead with the city for more resources. The same thing that we find every single time when we come to New York. More migrants, more people asking for handouts.
Of course.
I was at one of the local NGOs, and one of the most shocking things that I've discovered this trip is that not only are they giving
Okay, let's hold that video right there. You see, if you noticed, as she was talking about, there's local NGOs, non-government organizations that are being paid for through federal money in order to be able to help the migrants assimilate into our culture. Okay, so listen, if we're going to get angry at anybody other than the government, we should start getting angry at these private businesses who are raping the American tax dollar, the taxpayer, over our dollars. And these private business people are basically just looking at immigrants as a way for them in order to get wealthy and to get rich. They're not on our side as Americans. And I'd love to find out some of the names of these NGOs. So some of you out there know who some of them are. I'd love to get some of their names because I'd like to bring them on exposed, and let's expose them for who they really are. This is extremely amazing as to what's happening right in front of our very eyes. Now, they're talking about the rally here was about blacks. They say, well, these are Black immigrants. Well, why are they picking out Black immigrants? It's always about race, if you notice. It's always about race. It's not about being brown or white or whatever. It's about the blacks, They're coming here to work. Well, at least that's what they're saying. They're not escaping tyranny. They're not here to be looking for asylum. They're here because they're looking to make money. Now, I don't really even believe that, to tell you the truth, that they want to work. I absolutely don't believe that. Now, it doesn't mean that some of them won't want to work, but I don't believe the majority of them do. Let's finish the rest of this video.
Not only are they giving these migrants free tickets throughout the entire United States, but also around the world, because that is how desperate New York is getting to get these migrants out of their city. But because it is such a nice setup here, right, with the sanctuary city, free hotels, free food, free daycare, free medical care, they want to stay here.
Wow. Well, some of the illegals did not appreciate.
You see, they don't want to be transferred anywhere else because they got free care, free health, free money. They got free rooms. Some of them have luxurious hotel rooms. So they're pretty comfortable right there. But the real thing that we have to look at is that now New York is starting to second guess bringing in so many people because they can't get enough federal resources because Biden cannot possibly convince the House of Representatives to be able to give him more money in order to support the migrants. So right now what we've got is a war going on where Biden is being blamed by the cities because that's all political rhetoric in order to try to make the mayor look good like he's trying to do something. They don't care. They don't care if these people are starving until election time. The idea is to win the election, and then these migrants will just be on the back page. They won't even care about it. They'll be on the back burner. And then Biden will try to get more money, of course, from the federal government through our House of Representatives and Senate, get more money earmarked for migrants in order to continue opening the borders and bringing in streams and streams of immigrations to ensure that Democrats will always win every election, both local, state, and including federal elections from this point on. We're in serious trouble, folks. Let's finish watching this.
Wow. Well, some of the illegals did not appreciate you one bit, Savannah. Watch.
Miss, don't do that. Don't do that.
I'm sorry, but this is the United States. We have the First Amendment here. We are allowed to actually film. Okay, well, you don't get to tell me what I can and cannot film. You guys are out here in public today. So, you know, welcome to the United States of America here. Where are you guys from? Where are you from? Where are you from? No, nobody wants to talk to me about where you guys are from?
Yeah. Of course, they don't want to talk about where they're from because they're not here as asylum seekers. They are not here to get away from an escaped tyranny. We don't even know why they're here. Some of them could be paid mercenaries for all we know. This is a very dangerous time. I've got another video I want us to take a look at before we go any further. Here it is.
Many are uncomfortable with the new faces.
I don't go to 116. I used to go to 116. I avoid that area at all costs.
Like Anita Elam, who has lived in Harlem for decades.
It's overwhelming. It's scary, but it is what it is.
Why are you scared?
I don't know them. It's just a lot of them. They're just all over.
There's a lot of them. They're just all over the place. Now, she's at 116th Street, which is a Harlem area. And she says, I don't go that way anymore. They don't go that way because most of the properties in that area have been taken over by local NGOs under the support of the federal government in order to provide housing for immigration. And this is a planned, this didn't just happen. This is a planned process, folks, all the way. We got one more quick video for us.
The mayor spoke shortly after news broke that dozens of migrants have been living in this furniture store on Liberty Avenue in South Richmond Hill, Queens. City officials issued a vacate order for the building after neighbors complained.
I see bikes in the back. That's when I got alarmed.
As you can see, we was just giving out some jackets to the guys.
Ibu Sar, the owner of the furniture business, shared this video of what the living conditions inside looked like. He is himself a West African immigrant, like many of the 74 men he says he was housing. He says he was simply trying to help them.
Get on their feet. So that was the intention. They're all working. I'm proud of them.
Ibu Sar. I can tell you this. I spent a lot of time in West Africa, and I can tell you this. Ibu Sar, West Africa, yeah, Nigeria. That's where he's from, Nigeria. And he's housing 74 other men. Notice, men. Where's the families? Where's the kids? No. Folks, let me tell you, if there's one country in Africa that you got to be afraid to go into, if there's one country that has an awful lot of criminals, if there's one country in the world that provokes more scams upon American personnel, that comes from Nigeria. Nigerians. We got to watch out for them.